when you take that Alaskan dog on Indian streets, they will start puffing and panting and they'll just want to come back to the air conditioned room. This is exactly what Ola is. They have not done the research as per Indian climate. Now, the people who have actually done their homework is a company like Ather. And the problem with electric fire, unlike petrol fire, diesel fire, it does not require oxygen. So the chemical reaction is such that it just
Keeps happening.
keep on happening, and the heat intensity.
So, welcome back to my channel. This is a dilemma that's going on. Should you or should you not invest in an electric mode of transport, especially in the two-wheeler market? See, you have established companies like Tata, Mahindra that have invested heavily in research and development and have got reliable enough four-wheelers in the market. Obviously, if you can increase your budget, you always have the MG and the Hyundai as well. You will never see any of them burning up. But the question is, for normal people like you and me who have a budget of say 80,000 to 1 lakh, who need to travel from point A to point B, and the price of petrol is really pinching them, is it really worth considering a two-wheeler? Well, I've made a video with my friend Sherman. Unfortunately, most of the video is unusable because of the quality. But whatever can be used, I'm trying to explain this dilemma in the most unconventional way. So I hope you do like this video. I hope this video makes sense, and please do continue watching. Thank you.
Yeah. Dude, what's up with the electric? सब जगह पे आग द शोले हो रहे हैं.
So, I mean, fire has not been a new thing. There have been quite a few internal combustion engines that have caught fire,
Huh.
quite a few CNG blasts that have caught fire, quite a few stationed or brand new Royal Enfields, when they were delivering them, they had caught fire. But EV is in the news, and obviously anything that's in the news gets spread. Now, very rightfully, this should not happen irrespective. The problem with EV is there are few people who have cheated in class and few people have actually done their homework. But that entire class has got a bad name because of the people who have cheated. Now, when I mention people who have cheated, I'm talking companies. I don't want to mention names, but there are so many companies that say it's a made in India product.
But just
But
ordering
it's
Chinese
basically-
stuff and
Yes,
assembling it
it's
here.
Chinese products. There's no two ways about it. Even the recently launched Okinawa scooter, they proudly say it's a made in India product, but it is an exact clone of a Chinese scooter. I mean, design wise, everything. Yeah, you may actually say purchase the patent from there, or you may purchase the rights from there, copy paste it in India and start producing. But the problem is the climate in China, the climate in India, there's a massive difference.
Yeah.
With reference to the Ola also, what they have done is they have officially purchased the manufacturer of the original manufacturer of the Ola S1 Pro and Ola S1 XYZ. That manufacturer is from a cold climate. They have designed the cooling system as per that climate. Now you bring it to India, it will overheat.
We are a tropical
Exactly.
nation.
So it now, to give you the most easiest example, you have these guys who get, say, Siberian Huskies just for the fact that it looks pretty and it's like a trophy dog. But they,
Neighbors have an Alaskan Valkyrie.
exactly, and they proudly say I have to keep the air conditioning on 24/7 for them. But when you take that Alaskan dog on Indian streets, they will start puffing and panting and they'll just want to come back to the air conditioned room. This is exactly what Ola is. They have not done the research as per Indian climate. Now, the people who have actually done their homework is a company like Ather. Ather, you can consider this as an Indian street dog that was meant for the roads and it will survive a condition. Now, I own the Indian breed. The Indian breed, in the sense, I've adopted a puppy from the streets and I have raised her up. She has absolutely no issues because she is built for a climate. It may be it's summers, may it be winters, she's perfectly fine. That is what the Ather is. They had spent more than 4 to 5 years in research and development. They built it from ground up. I can guarantee you no vehicle in China or Europe looks like a Ather because that's an authentic product. So the problem is even those products come under the bad limelight. Now there are various types of batteries, and I'm not going to get into those specifications. We have multiple YouTube channels. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible.
So why do these fires take place?
Fires basically take place because of the default in the battery. The chassis doesn't catch fire, the body doesn't catch fire. There's something called as a thermal runaway. What that means is just assume, say, 50 AA or AAA cells packed together to make a particular battery. Okay? I'm talking about the current, battery technology. Obviously, battery technology will increase and improve in the future. But say one of the battery cells go wrong, if there's a heat defect in one of the cells and that cell catches fire, it's just a chain reaction. That's a thermal runaway. Now the problem is these batteries are packed in cases, and these cases are made in such a way that there's no damage to the cells. Now when the fire brigade comes with the special foam or even with water, the foam or water cannot reach those
Because the
AA
way it's sealed
cells.
up.
Yeah, the way it's sealed. And the problem with electric fire, unlike petrol fire, diesel fire, it does not require oxygen. So the chemical reaction is such that it just keeps on happening, and the heat intensity. In short, buy a proper branded product. You'll never see a Bajaj Chetak catching fire, the Bajaj Chetak electric.
Even if it does, it's one odd case. If it does.
It won't. It's Bajaj. They have invested their time and money in the product. You will never see a TVS iQ catching fire because it's TVS. You'll never see an Ather catching fire, even though it's a startup, they've done their homework. Surprisingly, Revolt is the only brand with a removable battery that has still not caught fire, which is great. Even the Revolt is technically a copy as well, but irrespective, apart from the design, the specifications is different from its original brother. So Revolt is a good brand, but yeah, if you want to go for electric, please go, but with proper brands. And this another issue that will come up with reference to electric scooters. You have the swappable batteries, which is really good. It's a really good concept. But let's say assume one guy, a clumsy guy, drops the battery. Nothing happens over there. The battery is internally damaged. Keeps it back in the charging station. You swap your really good battery, put that battery in your scooter. The battery is damaged, and because of heat is one of the main issues. The batteries overheat and catch fire. Your scooter may catch fire. I'm not saying this issue has happened, but I can just forecast this could be an issue as well in the future.
People also be like, "Kya chal kya raha hai?"
So China, without exaggeration, is like 40 years ahead with reference to electric vehicles, at least as compared to India. So you have 50 electric buses parked in a, stop yawning, man. Like, how boring is it? Why? Feel ही नहीं हो रहा है इसमें. Let us finish the video.
Bloopers.
You're yawning in the video.
So 50 electric buses.
50 electric bus. 50 electric buses who are parked besides each other. One caught fire, all caught fire.
मतलब सब हम साथ साथ हैं.
It's that bad.